crazy in my daggone dream double wide. This is the first ever Clean With Me. We're gonna be looking at this video 20 years from now, looking at how crazy I was. Also, I think I just scared my neighbors. Apparently there's deer, that's exactly what I said earlier too. Apparently there's deer out here in the country. Who would have thought that? I flipped out and tried petting one, but they run away because they're a prey animal, which I should have thought of. But in my defense, we don't have deer in the trailer park. So all this is new to me. So I might have made myself look just a little bit crazy, but might as well just get it over with. They're gonna find out eventually anyway. I just did a major cleaning products haul from the DG. Cleaning products haul from the DG. So I have plenty of cleaning supplies at the single wide, but we're still living in the single wide and we're just getting this prepared to move into. So I thought might as well stock up on some stuff for this house too, since we're kind of living in both houses at once because we're trying to stay here as much as possible. But in reality, it's going to take us a little bit to get moved in and to start moving and everything just due to schedules and stuff. So we're going to have a bunch of cleaning stuff in both places because I do a lot of cleaning. I do cleaning all the time, basically. So these are the cleaning products I found at the DG. Let me show you. This is a Mr. Clean Pumpkin. I'm just kidding. I have no intention on buying a bunch of fall decor this year. So I thought, you know, that'll be a good happy medium of getting something new, but using most of what I already have because we just bought a house. That's why we were on a buying ban. If y'all remember me saying I put myself on a strict buying ban, it's because we were buying a house and I ain't rich by no means, so I didn't have a whole lot of money I could just blow on decor while buying a house. Buying a house is super expensive. So that is something that I saw and I was like, you know what, that's the perfect medium. I needed a little something new, something fresh. $5. That's a good, I think that's a good amount to spend on fall decor this year. $5. Plus, it's plushy. It's kind of like a stress relieving thing too.
Can I go and twirl my room?
Yeah, you can go twirl in your room. Alright, I got some scotch. So we decided to go with name brand on these.
I didn't say twirl.
What did you say?
I said twirl.
Oh, I got these because Nanny stands by these. She loves these reusable multi-purpose cloths. So I got a pack of these. These are super cheap and there's 8 of them in here. I also got some scour pads. There's 6 of them in here and they're color coordinated, which means I can use different ones for different rooms. And I like that because we don't want to be washing the living room walls with the one that we clean the toilet with. I got some Mr. Clean gloves because while I'm sure the people who lived here were super clean, they seem like really nice people. Still, despite me being who I am, I really am sort of a germaphobe, not a gerbil. I'm not a gerbilophobe. I'm not afraid of gerbils. I'm a germaphobe on the inside. You know how people say there's a skinny person on the inside just crying to get out? There's a germaphobe in me just crying to get out. She ain't got out yet, but she's in there. She's just suppressed. So I got me some gloves. I got me one of these things. I like these a lot. You can put your soap suds in them and then you just press this little thing right here and it squirts out. And you can like scrub with it. I have one a Scrub Daddy one that one of y'all sent me forever ago and I love it. I cherish that thing. It's down the single wide and it'll definitely be coming up here. But this will do for here until now. The other one doesn't have a scrubber on it either. You can just squeeze it and it squirts out this stuff in the bottom. I got me some Dawn Platinum. This is a funny story. I remember walking into one of mine and Shane's first houses we've ever rented, and I walked in and I saw that they had this sitting at the sink, and I remember telling Shane that they were rich people. I said, they must be rich people. They had the Dawn Platinum stuff there. So I passed by that and I thought it was ironic because we just moved into the house, so I wanted this sitting beside the sink. That was what was going through 21-year-old Marina's little mind was, wow, if you can get Dawn Platinum, you're something in life. So that's a shout out to Past Marina. We made it, baby. We made it. We got glass cleaner. While we're getting the Dawn dish soap, we're getting the True Livin glass cleaner. But that's okay. Balance. Balance. I got some Glad bags. Shane picked these out because he is a snob when it comes to trash bags. I like the Great Value Mint ones, and he's like, no, Marina, it has to be Glad. So I always get the Great Value Mint ones. But when he's with me, this is what he gets. I got me some more of this stuff. I had this in the trailer, but I wanted some up here too. I really like this stuff. It smells so good, and it looks really pretty in a clear spray bottle. Got me some off-brand disinfectant wipes. These are also True Living. I didn't even smell them. What do they smell like? Okay.
smell like they're clean clothes.
It don't smell like clean clothes. It smells like something. I got some Dawn Power Wash because this stuff is my favorite. I absolutely love this stuff on everything. Doing dishes, just cleaning up, whatever. I love using this. I am basic. I'm your basic YouTuber when it comes to this stuff because I know all YouTubers scream about this stuff. In that rare case, they are all right. That stuff is worth the hype. Got some extra laundry detergent. Shane wasn't supposed to bring this with us back because this was supposed to be at our house, but he brought it back here where we don't have a washer and dryer. We got this ginormous thing of ultra paper towel, and let me just say, that paper towel from the DG is heavy duty. It's as strong as Bounty. I will stand by that because I wet it because I was sweating like crazy yesterday, and I had like paper towels all over my head out there looking crazy. But I was burning up, and I was sweating out the calories, and I was okay with sweating out the calories, but I was about to sweat myself into passing out, and I wasn't okay with that. So I had my whole face mummified with these paper towels, and they did not rip through or disintegrate when water hit them. They held their own, so I absolutely will stand by the Ultra, what is this? True Livin again, True Livin at it. Look, True Livin Ultra Quilted. Pick up Bounty. I got some of this scrubbing bubbles in the bathroom. I actually think the previous owners left some scrubbing bubbles in there, but I couldn't remember. Short-term memory loss, so I got some of my own just in case. Microban sanitizing. I almost said sanctifying. Let's just say it because we always call sanitizing stuff sanctifying in my house. Sanctifying spray. This won't get you to Jesus, but it'll get you clean. The 24-hour keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria for up to 24 hours. Protection that lives on. That sounds like a birth control commercial. Got some of this. Nanny stands by this stuff. It smells very strong. Nanny stands by this stuff. She's always telling me, Sissy, go get you some of that Microban stuff. So we got me some Microban stuff. It is super expensive. I got some of the Works to go in the toilet. It was the cheapest kind of toilet cleaner I could find, especially against the Lysol and the Clorox. We got Lysol multi-purpose spray. I think I got the two mixed up because this is my multi-purpose cleaner. And I got this one too. So maybe I'll use this one for the bathrooms and this one for every other place. I don't know. I wish I had my empty Method spray bottle because I love the Method spray bottles. I reuse them all the time, but this is the only kind that the Dollar General had. This fancy looking $6 toilet brush for cleaning the toilets. It looks kind of fancy. Kind of looks like something you find at TJ Maxx. And look, it's by True Livin. Okay, True Livin. I got me a True Livin mop bucket. This was a little bit on the pricier side. This was $5, and I kind of cringed because if I had had a Dollar Tree near me, I could have got one of these for a little or nothing. I brought this from my house. It's a little bit of white distilled vinegar that's left over from my cleaning. And I brought this OxyClean to my house to clean the carpets. Put in the carpet cleaner and clean the carpets. I think I can do that. I hope I don't break nothing. So I think it's pretty safe to say we are set and ready to go. Cammy wants a coloring book though, so we gotta go find him something to color with. So usually in my regular mobile home cleaning videos, I do the orbiting method. And there's a lot to that, and there's a reason I do that. It keeps me on track for my ADHD. So if I start one place and just orbit around the room, it allows me to get more done than what I would get done if I was just going everywhere and being wild with it. Spontaneous, I guess you could say. But also, when I first started YouTube, somebody called me a planet. And so I grow where I'm planted, and I'm gonna use that name for positive and get it clean in here. So that's what I started doing. I like to take the negative and turn it into positive. So their negative was calling me a planet. My positive is this planet's about to get this solar system clean, baby. You guys are engineers. They're drawing on paper towels. That's genius.
Look at this. Wait, I'm gonna get me one.
I made a face.
I got one.
In my carpet cleaning concoction, I just used what I had and what I knew would get stuff clean. So I used Dawn Dish, the Platinum Baby, and I used some powdered OxyClean. I did make sure, though, that I used very, very hot water, as hot as the tap water would get, so that it disintegrated, kind of dissolved the OxyClean powder so that it didn't clog up my carpet cleaning machine, because this is the best carpet cleaning machine I have ever owned. It's also the only carpet cleaning machine I have ever owned, but I can't imagine that it gets much better than this, because I have put this thing through heck and back, and it is still going, and it's still doing really good. I think this is the Bissell Pet one, if I'm not mistaken. I always forget the names of my machines, my household machines, but I'm pretty sure this is the Bissell pet one. I'll try to find the exact one I have and link it down below, because I get asked a lot if this carpet cleaner is worth it, and it is definitely worth it. If it can go through all of my pet hair, all of my grime and dirt, and all of my abuse towards it, not intentional abuse, but I mean, I do put it through heck and back by accident, not by choice, of course. It's just I'm ignorant when it comes to cleaning, so I'm constantly learning as I go, and that can be dangerous to stuff like the vacuum cleaners and the carpet cleaners and stuff like that. I'm giving Idaho potato today with my outfit. I really don't have an explanation for that. I was just trying to wear comfy cleaning clothes. It honestly, every video I post though, it looks like I got dressed in the dark. And 9 times out of 10, it's because I get dressed before I even put my glasses on. I'm legally blind in my left eye. We all know that whole story. So I do kind of get dressed in the dark. I just throw on whatever textures I can clean in, because I'm a big girl. I sweat the grease. I'm telling you, I'm a puddle of grease by the end of the day. No matter what I'm doing, I have to have something comfy on. If I have the wrong texture on, it'll set me off, and I'll be off my game for the entire day. So as long as it's comfy, I could care less if I'm giving Idaho potato. If I'm getting stuff done, this is a productive Idaho potato. It's not like I come on here in front of 100,000 people every video. You know, if I had any sense, I might care about that, but I really don't. We're starting here in this den area. I'm getting the carpet cleaned through here. This carpet cleaning took me a majority of the day because there's so much carpet in this house. I haven't had carpet in my house, like in the main living area, in a very long time, so I forgot how much maintenance it is, which is exactly why I'm excited to get this out of here. I do like carpet. I love the coziness, the way that it feels in the living room and all that, but I really don't like cleaning it, and I got a lot of pets. I got a lot of kids. There's a lot of me in this house. I can't be having carpet that I know I cannot maintain. So I like to go the hardwood or the faux hardwood route in my houses. There's really pros and cons to both. The cons to the hardwood floors are if you have dust and stuff on the floor, it sticks to your feet, and I can't stand that. But it's better than the carpet because I have a kiddo with an autoimmune disease, and I can't be having that dust and the dust mites and stuff flying around the house. Y'all, look at them lines. Look at them lines. That impressed me. I just now finished my first tank of concoction, and I got about that much of the room done over here to like right here, the mid door. So that's pretty good. I haven't got this area yet. Look at that break though. That looks good. I'm obsessed. I almost don't even want to move anything in here. I just want to sit here and stare at them all day. So I'm going to go make another concoction, and hopefully it'll finish up this side of the room. And then the third concoction will probably tackle from here on this way to cover that break right there in the carpet. And then I'll get to working on the walls, the windows, and the shelf stuff. I still need to Google how to clean one of those things, because there's quite a bit in there. And I probably should have done that before I started carpet cleaning, but I wasn't thinking. I've never had an actual fireplace before. Joey, what'd you think about them carpet cleaner lines?
I like it.
Ain't that nice? Look at that, boy.
Bye.
I went through a whole lot of water, a whole lot of OxyClean, the entire thing of OxyClean actually, and a whole lot of Dawn dish soap while cleaning this carpet. It was a big job. And one thing I do want to note when it comes to this carpet cleaner is it is my most favorite carpet cleaner ever. It is also the only carpet cleaner I've ever used, but I have gotten used to it, and it's easy, so it'll be very hard for me to ever go to a different brand or a different style of carpet cleaner because I've gotten so used to this one. And when I get used to something cleaning wise, I like to stick with it because it's really hard for me to teach myself how to do something, and the instruction manuals definitely don't do it for me. So when I get used to using something in my home like this carpet cleaner, I usually stick with it until I can find something that comes along that is easier for me to learn with. I've done that with a couple of vacuums. Shark vacuums are my absolute favorite. I do like the Bissell too, but vacuums, Bissell just don't do it for me. It doesn't stand a chance against Shark, but the Bissell carpet cleaner, now I do like it. So Shark is always my go-to when it comes to vacuums because they really are heavy duty, and if they can take me, they can take anybody. And then the Bissell carpet cleaner, I love it, but I do have a few things I want to note on it because I don't want you guys going out here and buying it on my accord and then being confused when you go to use it. You do have to lift up the top water container, the clean water container sometimes, and jam it back in there so that it like connects to the little sucker thing and it actually starts spraying water. water. So if you're using it and you realize it's not spraying water and no water's coming out, it's because it's not slammed in there good enough. So I usually go in, you'll see me periodically go in and lift it up and slam it back down. And I have to do that for some reason to keep the water coming. I don't know if it's a default or what, but I've gotten used to it and it works for me. Another thing I want to add, and remember, this isn't me downing the Bissell cleaner. It is my favorite. I just always like to, if I promote something or I talk about something in a positive way, I would like to make sure y'all know the negatives too, in case you realize that the negatives are too big of a gamble for you and you just don't want to do it. You don't want to deal with it. Another con to this is it is really hard to clean out the bottom there, like the lift where the brush is. It's very hard to clean that part out unless there's a way I don't know about. It is very hard, and you have to get in there with a bottle brush and like scrape things out, like lint and stuff that gets up in there. This, see this line right here? This over is completely done. All I have to do is this strip here. So I gotta fill that up one more time, a third time, and then I can get the strip, and then I can be done carpet cleaning this room. Y'all, I'm loving, oh my gosh, I'm loving every minute of it. Look at this view I have. I can stand here at the sink and wash dishes and watch my babies play outside. It is the American dream. Look! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all, when I tell you I have been just an emotional wreck. Look at this. Oops. And I'm always a train wreck, but emotionally, I've just been like, I can't believe. Is it hard for you guys to believe on the other side? Like, I can't. Like, this is our home. I'm cleaning my dream home. It's not hit me. It has not hit me. Every time I think it's about hit me, like it's not hit me. I prayed for this. I never thought it would happen. Never thought it would happen. It took 15 years of being married to Shane for it to happen. Think about that. It took me 15 years of being married before we bought our first home, traditionally bought our first home. Let me break that down for you for just a second, because I think somebody needs to hear this. It took 15 years to get to where I am right now. And if God had given me this 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have lost it. It wasn't the right time. And all these times I was praying and I thought he didn't hear me, he wasn't holding up a stop sign. He was holding up a wait a minute. I say that to say this. Things like this don't happen to me. Things like YouTube don't happen to me. I'm not somebody who has good luck. I'm not somebody who gets what I want very often. I'm not somebody who really thinks they're worth anything. And I don't feel like I amounted to anything in the last 15 years. But yet when God ordains something to happen, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. That thing that you're praying for, it might have been 15 years worth of praying like me. It might have been 30 years worth of praying. But in God's timing, there is not a demon in hell that can stop you from your calling and your purpose if you walk in it. I went blindly into YouTube, not wanting to be on the internet. People can't stand me in real life. You think I thought people were going to be able to stand me on the internet? Absolutely not. But I heard that call. And there is something about the creation when the Creator calls it. You hear it even when you don't realize you're hearing it. And you walk in the path that He created for you even though you don't realize you're walking it. Until one day you're standing in your dream home kitchen and you're talking to 100,000 people. Y'all ain't hearing me. It comes up on you. You don't even see it coming. I don't care if you've been praying 15 years. I don't care if you've been praying 5 years or 55 years. If you've ever listened to me say anything on this platform, do not stop praying. Even when you don't feel like praying, pray. When you don't want to pray, pray. When things start to look worse, pray. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what anybody says. You know how many people told me I wouldn't make it on YouTube? I couldn't tell you the amount of people. There's more people that didn't believe in me than there was that believed in me. I was literally told if you don't be yourself, you'll get somewhere. Literally told if you don't be yourself, you'll get somewhere. They didn't know squat because I don't know how to be nothing but myself, and look, I'm here. Don't give up on that dream that was placed in your spirit for a reason. That thing you keep thinking about, that thing that you're so focused on, it's always in the back of your mind no matter what season of life you're in. Whatever that is, that's not there by mistake. It's been placed there, and it's been placed there for a reason. God does not give you void dreams. God does not give you void aspirations. God doesn't give you void goals. If He's placed it there, He's placed it there for a reason, and it might not be in this season. If somebody had told me 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, y'all, like 24 months, somebody had told me 24 months ago I'd be standing right where I'm standing right now, I would have not believed them. I would have thought they were playing a cruel joke on me. But yet here we are, and I'm literally looking out the window of this double wide that I prayed so hard for, and that you guys prayed so hard for me. So I'm going to return the favor, and I'm going to be praying that God completely takes over, and that He guides you and leads you into where you're supposed to be in your life, whether it be a job, a house, a family, a husband, a wife, whatever it is that is in you, and it has not went anywhere. And no matter how discouraged you got, and you said, I'm going to give up 1,000 times. I said, I'm going to give up 1,000 times. You said, I'm going to give up 1,000 times, but yet you really haven't, because it's still stuck there, and it's stuck there for a reason. That dream spouse, you didn't create that in your mind. It's been there for a reason. Nobody could ever live up to that person you knew was headed your way, because you didn't create that person. God was giving you a vision of what's to come. That house that you wanted. Every time you had to find somewhere new to rent, you thought, but this is my home. I have it in my spirit. That's what I want. No matter how many houses you rented, no matter how many houses you loved, it was that house in your spirit that you knew no matter what, that was what you wanted. That family. Everybody's telling you you'll be alone forever. You think you'll be alone forever because you haven't had a family. Your fertility clock is ticking. You're worried that you won't have a family in time to have a child. But that's been put in your spirit for a reason. And God does not give, listen to me, God does not give void aspirations. He does not give void goals. He does not place something in you just to let you down. It is impossible for God to disappoint anybody. He does not show you something and then pull back His hand. It's literally not in His nature. He's not able to disappoint. But I'll tell you what is in His nature: going above and beyond, breaking down the walls that you built around yourself because you're comfortable in confinement and you're comfortable in control. He breaks down those walls. He destroys your control to where you have no control over anything, so that you have only left to trust His control. We are sometimes full of ourselves and bullheaded. And I say that because I'm preaching to the choir. That is me. That is I'm me. Sometimes God has to break us, and it's not because He wants to hurt us. It's not because He wants to make us sad or mad. It's because He knows if He didn't break you, He couldn't build that dream, that calling that He created you for. He knew you before He formed you in your mother's womb. He knew who He called you to be. And while we all have free will and we all have the right to go left or right, front or back, we can go the total opposite of what he wanted for us. We can go the total opposite of what he instilled in us. He still created you for a specific purpose, for such a time as this. I told you I would have lost this if it had been given to me 5, 10, 15 years ago. Because you guys remember who I was 5, 10, 15 years ago. I was a horrible person. I would have messed everything up. And God knew that. And you know how many times I got a stop sign from God over something? You know how many times I got a stop sign? So in order for this to happen, in order for me to be on your TV, your phone, your tablet, whatever I'm on, I had to go through the hardest season of my life. And other people were affected. Heavily affected. Worse affected than me. I had to be broken down, humbled, humiliated. I was humiliated. If you know my backstory, you know. Everybody asks how I get as humble as I've gotten today. I don't think it's very humble to agree with you. But that humbleness comes from the time when I was lower than the dirt. I felt like the dirt on the bottom of somebody's shoe. And God rebuilt me from hitting rock bottom. I went below rock bottom. He built me from the ground up. I had to be hungry, and God had to provide before I could acknowledge Him as the provider. I had to be sick, and God had to heal me before I could acknowledge Him as the healer. Because you can't really say God is my provider when you haven't had a need to be provided for. You can't really say God is my healer if you haven't had the need to be healed. There's a purpose and a reason for every season of your life. I'm ending with that. There's a purpose and there's a reason. But do not let go of that thing in your spirit. God has placed it there, and it's there for a reason. Church is done. Let me pass the offering plate. Okay, we got one more to go. Let's get it done, son.
Cigarettes on the table, dirty plates on the stove. I don't know if you know where to start, but I know where you'd like to be. I'm afraid that I've lost you, 'cause you're hiding from me. Yeah, it shows that it's cost you a lot to be like the rest of us, to be like the rest of us. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that is in you, I know that is in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia. Got your feet on the table and you're winking your toes.
Carpet's cleaned! So this entire room, which is fairly large, the carpet is done. I need to go back over this and suck up some of the water again. For some reason, I don't know if my sucker is clogged or what, but there's definitely more water here than there was whenever I did it over here. This one's almost actually dry
Yeah,
here,
it is.
so I have to try to figure out if that thing is clogged. I don't know. I've had that carpet cleaner for forever and still don't know how to properly use it. Shane brought the car up here because he brought the first load while I was cleaning the carpet. So we're gonna figure out which building we're going to put the seasonal stuff in, which is what he brought. You said something about you wanting this one, and we put in.
This is Awesomely Created Productions right here. This is where all our woodworking magic
Oh,
is.
so you chose that one.
The only reason, and I'll show you why.
So you chose this one? Last time we talked, you had that one. We're definitely gonna have to sweep this out and clean it up some. But it's pretty big in here, and then it has this table back here in the back.
Sturdy.
Pretty big. Look at that. Okay. Look. Okay, let's see what this one looks like in
We
here.
got corn.
Corn.
Yeah,
It's tulips, baby.
that's what corn looks like.
This is our outhouse.
What's our outhouse?
This is where you'll be going to use the bathroom.
Like a porta potty?
A porta potty.
And this is how big this one is. So they're both pretty good size.
Well, indeed, I need someone to talk to when you're hiding from me. So you're on and just walk through the rain and be like the rest of us. Yeah, be like the rest of us. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that is in you, I know that is in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia.
Okay, so Shane remembered he did say that in the beginning because of the rafters and the Christmas trees. He mentioned to store the Christmas trees up in the rafters to give us more room. So he's changed his mind again, and he's going to put the decor and stuff in here and put his
I had an idea.
tools and stuff in here. What's your idea, baby?
Actually, I had an idea.
What?
The idea is this. When I work, I gotta be outside.
Mm-hmm.
I get claustrophobic, so I'm not gonna work inside anyway.
Right.
So what I'll probably do is, we'll probably just make this storage as well. But,
Huh? Wait, huh?
but listen,
You can't go changing stuff like that on me when I turn on the camera, though. We're supposed to have it together.
listen. We still make all this storage, and then I'll just leave my tools and stuff right here. And then when I need this to work, I can just pull it right out and work on it.
So what's that going to be for?
More storage. I mean, you're going to listen. You're the queen of Hobby Lobby.
Okay,
We're
stop
going to
it.
have
I'm
decor.
not.
We're going to have boxes.
I'm not buying any more
You might as
decor.
well just have another shelf.
I don't want to
full.
crowd up this house like
Huh?
we did the single wide.
What?
I don't want to crowd up the house like we did the single wide.
There's your answer.
I could use that as a chicken coop
There's a
No.
bullet.
or a goat house. This is Shane. Apparently we're putting everything in this one. And I don't know what in this one. He says more decor, but I don't have that much decor.
Yeah. And you'll have more.
So Shane decided that he was going to keep both the decor and his tools in here. I don't know why, but apparently the other one's going to be left empty until we find something to put in there. So Shane is getting the seasonal decor today. So he's got everything in the cubbyhole that was in the old bathroom. He's still got to get the stuff that's under the bed in the master bedroom, because y'all remember I stored all the Christmas decor underneath the bed in the master bedroom. And then he has a little bit of... Y'all come get him. Y'all come get him. Y'all come get him. He has a little bit of decor and stuff to get out of the closet, but there's not much. So I don't know what he's planning on doing
Tapping you.
with the white storage room. Storage bin. Storage shed.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Figure it out as we go, he says. Thought we already had it figured out 7 billion times.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm updating you guys on the carpet. Half of the room is dried.
Don't mind me and Cameron.
Huh?
Don't mind me and Cameron playing
See, half of it's dried because they're laying down on it. Is it wet down there?
No.
Okay, so this is the only part that's still wet. And I'm hoping that that dries up soon. I don't know where I put my water. So now the carpet's drying, I'm gonna start washing on the walls. I'm gonna do it with my mop because one of you guys told me to do that to my walls a long time ago. So I'm gonna do it with my mop. Then I also need to clean the shelves on the fireplace, and I still need to clean inside the fireplace too. I'm gonna take this bucket and I'm going, huh?
Love you.
Love you.
Peace out.
Shane's going back for another load. I'm gonna take this bucket right here and I'm gonna dilute this Mr. Clean stuff in here, and I'm gonna wash down the walls. I'm gonna do the top half with my mop. This is an old mop. That's a clean mop head, but y'all know I ain't good with Clorox, so I can't bleach nothing. I'm going to do that part, the upper half with that part, and the kids are going to do the lower half with rags.
Can we figure out how to get a bigger sink? Seriously, our dishes ain't going to fit in there. Our dishes pile up every single day, Mama.
I know. We'll see. What do you think? We'll see?
I'm thinking we'll see, yes.
Why are they not driving it?
They always have to find a song to play on a band. Can we please get a bigger sink?
I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you go, you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. How dare you run a little faster? One step, you are on your way now. Embrace all your weakness. Therein lies the secret. The water's never gonna drain out. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean. All the time you go, you are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time.
I am in my comments because the Our Lives Are About to Change Forever video just went up. So I've been sitting out here on the new porch getting back to comments, and y'all are just blowing. Thank you, baby. Y'all are just blowing me away. When I tell you I don't deserve y'all, I really mean it. Y'all are the most loving and kind and supportive people on this planet. I'm telling you guys in the comments, I'm like, I can't believe this is happening either. Like this does not feel real. I'm over here listening to horses and cows mooing and dogs barking and things you don't hear in the trailer park, and I'm just sitting here like, this is actually, Merina, you're actually hearing this. Like, you're actually here. And I can't convince myself of that for some reason. But it's wild to be answering comments and replying to comments and hearting comments while I'm on the porch of our new home. Are you okay? That was Shane. Shane is here with the second load. So I've been washing down the walls, and he is going to get the second load. I think he's only going to get one more load tonight, and that's like sleepover stuff because we're going to sleep here for the first night ever, and I'm super excited about it. We don't have cable or nothing here, so we're just going to be like watching movies and sleeping, making pallets on the floor, sleeping bags, stuff like that. But I do have a free day, completely free day, which is very rare. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to just continue to clean as much as I can possibly clean. So I have that behind me, and we can start focusing on getting all of us and the stuff here permanently. What's happening? Okay, what?
Presenting the Christmas house.
Ooh, okay.
I got the long ones up here.
Shane, that's so smart.
Look, tree.
Yeah, we got the
Look
tree
at
right
that.
there. And like I said, we'll get a big tote for the trees
Yeah.
and not leave them out, but that's just to do for
This
now.
is a
We just couldn't fit the tote in our house, so we...
Stuff like that too. I want in totes, like in the bags.
Yeah, oh yeah, for
We'll
sure.
stuck it in that bag just for now to kind of.
And we have big
Keep it.
space, Daddy.
It doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff when it's in an actual building, does it? Yeah, what?
I gotta clean this off before I put my tools in.
There
it is.
He is me and a 12-year-old. Are you happy?
Yeah,
Jolie, that house back there behind you, Jesus gave that to us.
yeah. It's our dream home.
That house right there is ours.
That house?
Mm-hmm.
That house right
Well, like I said, neighbors better get used to it. The trailer park is going to be so quiet without us.
Oh, wow.
Are those for me?
Yep.
They're beautiful. Look over there.
Ooh, zooming in.
We got heels.
Zoom in.
Have I showed you? I haven't showed y'all, have I?
No.
Let me show y'all.
Wait,
Let
you
me
gotta show
show
the way
you
to
the
the hill.
view from my backyard.
Different parking spots.
It smells like peanut butter.
We got two parking spots. We got this parking spot and this parking spot. And the road goes down there to the road to how we leave.
Look how pretty.
It's about right here. And it just looks like a portrait. And it's crazy.
It is so pretty. You had mini me back there doing it with you.
Alright.
Love you.
This is our house.
We need a list
Okay.
of what we're bringing for the sleepover now.
Squish.
You got eyes like summer sky. If you're smart, could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe that this is real. And the way you make me feel, you make me wanna sing, and so I do. So if you want, I'll be right there. Anything you want for you, my sweet.
portion these walls like this has me so excited for painting. It really don't. But I had one of you guys ask me in the comments of the last video if we were still going with the Stone Harbor Greige, and you guys know I am. I love my Stone Harbor Greige. There are going to be a lot of differences in this house versus my last house. There's a lot of things I want to venture in. There's a lot of things that I done in my last house that I just realized wasn't really my cup of tea. So there are going to be some major differences design-wise in this house. But as far as the foundation color throughout my house, Stone Harbor Greige, I used to say by Color Place. But I don't know about your Walmart. My Walmart's phasing out their Color Place. So Stone Harbor Greige by Glidden. Glidden is just as good, if not a higher class, I guess, in brand of paint. But yeah, Stone Harbor Greige, expect it to be throughout this house. And if not, a color that's very similar. I may go a more beigeier route. I may go a more grayer route. But I'm 99.9% sure it will be the Stone Harbor Greige. I actually just changed my 0.1% just now. I was 100% 5 minutes ago. Now I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be Stone Harbor Greige. But if it's not Stone Harbor Greige specifically, I'll let you guys know what color I do go with. And it will be very, very, very similar. Almost not even, you won't even be able to tell the difference between the two. They'll just be very similar. The only reason I would even like shy away from Stone Harbor Greige is I don't know right now what kind of lighting we're going to have in this house. And Stone Harbor Greige looks different under different lighting. So under more blue toned lighting, it looks more purpley. Under more warm lighting, it looks more beigeier. So it just depends on what kind of lights I go with throughout the house. I'll be able to then kind of put swatches up underneath it and kind of figure out what I want to go with as far as what matches the lighting better. So you guys can guess that my mind has been reeling with ideas DIY-wise for this house, and this sink is one of them. I don't know if I'm going to keep it here, even though I love looking out the window while cleaning out the sink and doing dishes and stuff. I have a specific area I would love to see it, so if we'll get it there or if we'll keep it here, who knows. But I have a whole idea to just gut this completely out, give myself more cabinet and counter space, because in the single wide I had little to no counter space. I had very little cabinet space. I had to create more cabinet space, so I don't know what we'll do.
I'm gonna reach in here and grab this freaky looking jar that is somewhat stuck to the shelf.
Oh no, it's not. Is it?
What are you?
It reminds me of elderberry syrup.
It's sloshy.
Ooh. It looks like either homemade jam or elderberry.
It's a housewarming gift.
I think you have to,
Yeah, I think it's a jam of some sort. Maybe like apple butter. Maybe it's apple butter. I'm gonna crack it open and smell
No,
it.
don't you dare.
You don't want me to smell it?
If you get a smell in here, Shane, I'm telling you right now,
I'll do it outside. If I dial it.
Give it a sound. Ooh, it looks weird on this side. Ew.
Mama.
I'm gonna have to go in.
I dare you to lick it.
I don't know what it is.
I hate this apple scented Dawn dish spray. I want the regular power wash. This smells like a fart.
I'm really tired of this apple scented power wash. I tell you what. Man, I tell you
I just
what.
turned it back on.
I'll just tell you what.
Gosh.
I looked out here at this tree the other day and I said, by George, that thing's green.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what, it looked at me and I swear.
Why you hold a
it-
mousetrap?
I reached my hand over in that closet over there and in that there closet and I can't hear myself think, children. I reached my hand in that there closet and it went snap! Like a snapping turtle, I tell you what.
Hillbilly Shane unlocked.
Get ready. You're going to see a lot more of it.
Stop, for real? Are you serious? What if the mouse died on that?
Then I guess I got his guts on my fingers. These are the same fingers that will massage your neck tonight.
No, they're not.
Yes, ma'am, they
Because I
are.
don't get massages.
Bull crap, you don't. Bull crap, you don't.
Wait, that's manipulation. No.
That's manipulation. Hey now, don't dream it's over.
Take me back to the night we met.
I think this is stirring up some smell. Smell that second shell. Rotten eggs.
Really?
I think they just fermented where they've been there for a while.
Wait, that's really perfect. Gonna make you sad.
Me and Shane are going to double team this. Man, that really does smell like rotten eggs. Wonder what that is. Me and you are double teaming it. So, I'm going to spray and you're going to wipe. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. On your mark. Get set. Go. You're not doing it fast enough.
Ah!
So when you don't forget don't forget the dishwasher.
There's so much. You sprayed too much. It's lathering up. Looks like me when I put my shampoo on.
Sherry.
Look at all them bubbles. They're not going away. I'm wiping more bubbles appear.
That's what I wanted you to wipe.
They're not going. Where's another one? Where's a dry one?
Shane is a trooper, and he is such a team player. He'll do whatever I ask him to, but he's always hesitant to because he knows if we're doing it together, I'm giving him the harder part. So he's scrubbing out these bubbles forever. Have you opened these up? I haven't.
I looked in the ones up there above the fridge just to make sure there was no more mystery jars. They're dark.
I don't know. I'm scared. Do these plates. Welcome to new home.
Welcome to new home.
Welcome to new home. Keep that in.
One.
All right, ready? I spray, you wipe.
No, I think I spray and you wipe.
I spray. Ready, go. Go fast, go fast, go fast.
Gotta go. What do you mean do with all these dead bugs?
Ooh, I don't know.
No way.
Is it working?
Shane found out.
You to side. Don't always wait around. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. I've got a feeling. Are you mine? Are you mine?
It's another day in the neighborhood, another day in the double wide. We're gonna clean. We're gonna clean. Okay, so we got a crap ton.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I think I got bit by a spider actually. Shane had
Again?
Shane had to like tweezer some stuff out of like this 2-prong bite, and my arm went numb and it was on fire. So we're gonna just pretend it didn't happen and hopefully I'm okay. So far in the house, we've gotten all the main living area floors done. They're either carpet cleaned or mopped. They're ready to go. We've got all the main living area walls mopped down. They're ready to go. We've got the kitchen done and the washroom and the pantry done. We did the windows in the main living area, and I wiped down the cabinet and stuff in there. We still do need to get the fireplace. I forgot about the fireplace. We'll do that real quickly before we start on anything else. That way we can stay on track. We gotta do the fireplace. We gotta do the cabinets beside the fireplace. Then we just gotta worry about the bathrooms and the bedrooms, and we'll be done. And we can start like bringing our kitchen stuff here. I dread going into my bathroom because it's got carpet throughout it, and it just gives me the okay.
It's like it eaten. You don't have to clean the door.
Oh, she said everything I need to know. Mama taught me. Oh my gosh.
And my daddy.
Okay, so let's just leave Daddy out of this. Okay, so kiddos are going to mop their walls while Daddy and I work on the fireplace. That sound good?
Important stuff like jelly.
Okay, where are you going to? Alright, you ready to go?
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck paycheck.
I just did the boys' room carpets. They look mighty good. Shane's working on the bathroom. Colton's in here vacuuming. And I'm about to start on the girls' room once I get another load filled up here with some carpet solution. I'm going to start on their room, and then after that, we're going to make our way to my room. Girls' carpets done. Will y'all go wash your windows and Colton go wash your windows with Windex and a paper towel?
Yes.
Thank you.
Famous Linneman.
What did you...
I got right here. Miller House's famous Linneman. Miller House's famous Linneman.
Cameron, say it. I love Chuck Lee. Chuck Lee.
Mama.
Shane, okay, blew me away with this now, because not only did he Clorox the toilet and everything, he Cloroxed the shower, he got in here, he cleaned in here really good, which that looks just ominous. And then he got in here too and cleaned this out and mopped in here. Did you get the mirror, Shane? Yeah. I can tell. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. We only have 2 more rooms to do, and that is our bedroom. We definitely got a carpet clean in there, and the bathroom, and the closet. You up for it tonight? No? Do you want to wait till tomorrow?
No, we can do it tonight. I'm playing.
You want tonight or tomorrow?
Whichever.
You choose.
You choose.
You choose. You're on camera. Clap. You choose.
I'm kissing you. I can't kiss you on camera?
No.
Why?
It's inappropriate.
Peekaboo, I
Gladys said it was inappropriate, Shane.
Bring it on, Gladys.
Okay, do you want to look at their clubhouse they made? Okay, Shane. If you have time to play, you have time to clean. Shane.
Here he is.
Shane, if you have time to play, you have time to clean.
Do I though?
Got the bedroom floors done. Jay did the bedroom walls. Colton's doing the bedroom windows. Shane's been working on this bathroom in here.
Well, any thoughts on this episode?
Jay still has the bathtub, shower, and toilet to do. But he got the medicine cabinet. He got the vanity. You got the mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the window?
No, I haven't got the window.
Okay. What?
Old screwdriver.
Oh. We are on our way home. We got the house cleaned. Tomorrow we're starting packing, which is exciting, right?
Mm-hmm. Always.
We're exhausted. It is super late. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, even not, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. See y'all later.